The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill H.R. 724? Those as amended, those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. In the opinion of the chairs, 2/3 being the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without a...
Well, I finally have an excuse to talk about something pleasant on my channel for once. I know, right? What is this? So just this last Tuesday here in the United States, the House of Representatives passed the bill for the Preventing Animals from Cruelty and Torture Act, or the PACT Act as it's been shortened to. Now, this bill, if made into a law, would make certain types of animal abuse a federal crime. I wanted to do a quick video about it. It's just nice to have something good to talk about, but I'm also seeing a lot of misinformation and misinterpretations on what kind of abuse this bill covers, and I wanted to correct the record. So, the PACT Act is a potential revision to Section 48, Title 18 of the U.S. Code, which federally outlaws the creation and distribution of crush pornography. Right now, the actual act of crushing is handled at the state level by state animal abuse laws, and it only becomes a federal crime if the act is recorded and shared. For those of you who don't know what crushing is, it's what it sounds like. An animal is killed by being stepped on. However, in legal terms, crushing covers other forms of abuse as well. And here's the text from the bill. The term animal crushing means actual conduct in which one or more living non-human mammals, birds, reptiles, or amphibians is purposely crushed, burned, drowned, suffocated, impaled, or otherwise subjected to serious bodily injury, as defined in Section 1365, and including conduct that, if committed against a person and in the special maritime and territorial jurisdiction of the United States, would violate Sections 2241 or 2242. I'll leave a link to the full bill in the description. It's really short, it's a pretty quick read, so if you're interested, I would highly recommend checking it out. So this bill focuses more on forms of full-on torture. I've seen some news sites reporting that this bill covers sexual exploitation in general, and people have been taking that to mean bestiality will become federally illegal. And I think this comes from the part about Sections 2241 and 2242. These are the U.S. codes for aggravated sexual abuse and sexual abuse, respectively. However, I don't think this means the bill would outlaw bestiality, because if we take a look back at Section 48, which is U.S. law, it has the same language and also brings up Sections 2241 and 2242, yet bestiality porn distribution is still not a federal crime. So I don't think the PACT Act will be outlawing regular animal sexual abuse if it becomes law. And that brings me to another piece of misinformation I've been seeing, that this is somehow already a law. It's not. Not yet. In order for a bill to become a law, it has to go through the House of Representatives, and then the Senate, and then it has to be signed off by the President. There are some workarounds, but that's the typical path this kind of stuff takes. And while this bill may seem like a no-brainer to turn into a law, there is the possibility it will be shot down. As I mentioned earlier, the act of crushing already violates state laws about animal abuse. So it's possible that politicians who are more in favor of limiting federal power and letting states govern themselves may reject this bill. Personally, I really want this to become a law. In many cases, local police forces are just not equipped to handle these cases, especially when things start crossing state lines and then it becomes a mess of who's supposed to be handling what. And giving them the backing of the federal government could really help them fight against extreme abuse. Current laws also leave us in this situation where you could get a longer prison sentence for distributing a video of animal torture. Now obviously, distributing these videos is fucked up, and it contributes to demand, which results in more animals being tortured, and yes, it should be outlawed to distribute this stuff, but I don't think it's that hot of a take to say that a person committing the abuse deserves a harsher punishment in that situation. Anyway, I hope this video was informative. I'll be leaving links down in the description about how to contact your senators about supporting this bill. Please let them know what you think and why this bill needs their support. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day.